Okay, Zero is gonna come out first, and it will be Chinatown that's being chosen here. So it'll be Hasha playing Soul Weaver here. It seems we're gonna spawn by Umbrella Gate as Cody at Lantern Gate, Modding as the Aeroplanist in Restaurant, Tadako as Wiling in middle, and Maka here playing Embalmer on the right hand side. I'm just gonna call that the channel. So it's probably not a really good name, but I'm gonna call it the channel. I just gave it a name, why not? Overall, with this team comp going up against Soul Weaver, it is tight guaranteeable. So from a survivor side, I think what they're trying to aim for here is as fast decoding as possible, right? Because of Aeroplanist, because of Coordinator, and Embalmer for that guaranteed tie. However, Hashtag's gonna run Warp, Trump card detention, Warp, as Soul Weaver. So with this in mind, persona wise, it's gonna be Cordy and Bomber here with Knee-Jerk Reflex on Flywheel, Tie Turner on the Wildling, and what? And Knee-Jerk Reflex on our Aeroplanist. Currently, games are still very tight. This is currently overtime in Chinatown, first half between FL versus Zero. As we move on, Maka will become the first chase here. It seems as Hasha has already eyes on the target, but this target is not such an easy choice to choose as well because he can just loop it here for quite a bit of time. We're gonna go with Trump Card Attention alongside with Addiction, Berserker Rage, and Quenching Effect. As Yora is also nearby as well, but it seems like we're gonna chase after the Cordy right around now. What we're probably looking for is a gun towards the face, and then let's potentially say Warp. Looking for that Coordinator pick, but for now that will be a really good first hit there register since we got the movement speed with it after all. 12 seconds left until our Warp is ready. Hasha is probably just going to wait just a tad bit longer before he gets close enough towards that Coordinator, just so we are able to utilize that Addiction and Warp on time. So like with Addiction being nearby, Cordy just has to force himself to get out of this area too. But if Cordy thinks that this is going to be excitement, I guess she thinks wrong. And now we're just going to tie Kaish, which isn't too bad after all. There is no Knee-Jerk Reflex for the windows left on the side of Cordy. However, if we can prolong maybe for 12 more seconds, there is still a huge potential. Yura needs to run straight towards the corner on the other side right now where there's 2 pallets and 1 broken window here left to use. It is still quite a long day for both players here as we're going to be able to we didn't vault over. Fair. Oh, beautiful Flywheel. I guess that works too. We're going to vault over right now with a bit of Knee-Jerk Reflex here, just trying to play around for as long as you can. And Yura, once again, that will be a hit down. We did annoy survivors quite a bit early game, and Embalmer Cypher Machine has been stopped there for quite a while too, since he did rotate a lot, and we rotated back, it seems, towards where he originally spawned near the channel. Aeroplane Cypher Machine is done. A Wildling is also nearby as well, but it seems like that's not going to matter anymore as we are able to see the Warp coming out. So for the Embalmer here, like the Coffin did its job. The Coffin 100% did its job. We cannot deny that, right? You can't really say, oh, the Coffin did nothing. The Coffin forced a Warp out. The Coffin, at least now we know that Soul Weaver has Warp. Not much to worry about of a blink. So from the side of Cordy, okay, we know that it's a Warp now. We're just going to try play around this area for as long as we can. But Cordy, not really winning that mind game, I guess, is going to get down there pretty fast as 3 Cypher Machines is about to be done. Kind of the usual pace of a normal Embalmer game when you think about it too. Now, Wildling will be the immediate next target here for Soul Weaver as he is the one coming to rescue. That's going to be hit number 1, so we're going to make our win here once again. We cannot really get a double spit potential here because we are 1 hit away. 2 spits away for the immediate double spit, so we're 1 hit away in total before max presence. That's going to be finally a hit here as we now wait patiently. That's a misspit. That's good. Thank God there's a pillar behind us, and now it's just a waiting game. It's like ding ding. Okay, never mind. No more dings for you. Cordy will just have to go towards the corner as all of the survivors now are chilling. You know, chilling. Yura, we're gonna run towards the corner here, but while we cannot forget that's a boar time of 60 seconds because we knocked down the boar. Not too bad after all. I mean, if you think about it, it's not too bad after all. And as I proceed to yawn a little bit here, excuse me, since it's 10 p.m. It will be 4.5 Cypher Machines from the side of survivors. It's okay. Look, it's okay. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but you also cannot complain. For Tarako as well. Ooh, that's not a spit, which is unfortunate, but we're going to be able to get the teleportation out there immediately as well. Maka, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good, but I don't think you are gonna do good anytime soon. That's gonna be a brilliant spit there from the side of our Soul Weaver. But Cypher Machine, it's primed. Honestly, it is primed. I think for Hasha here, we're just trying to stall enough time for web threads to come out, because you do have 80 stacks right. Oh well, I guess there's that too. You do have 80 stacks right now. All what you're missing here, all what you are missing here is 150 plus stacks, because if you have that many stacks, you're waiting for endgame teleport, you're waiting for endgame speed boost, you're waiting for quite a lot of stuff that's ready to be stacked up too. Well, the Cypher Machine could be done here by Maka, but from the Survivor side, we're applying a lot of pressure. What would be really nice would be Embalmer going down at least once and then dropping Coffin down for himself to be resurrected later. However, that is still too risky, because I mean, who says you can go and pick up a coffin? Let's just say it this way. But a Cypher Machine will have to be popular no matter what, right? So one survivor at a gate each. Someone stays in the middle just in case someone goes out, or to prevent Soul Weaver from target changing too often. For now, Maka is going to be opening the other exit gate right now. We need to go towards one of the closest paddles, please. If potentially speaking, Maka, yeah, that's it down. Yeah, that's kind of the one thing I was worried about. But teleport isn't ready just yet, as Muddyling here. We're 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The exit gate is open. We're teleporting over. Tadako is squeezing out, and he managed to squeeze out as well. Muddyling on the other side does have jetpacks here too, so it should be a guaranteed tie game. But I guess for Hasha right now, he's just trying to stall as much time as possible. As long as we don't get found, that's really all what we care about. But Muddyling needs to start making his way over, because Maka definitely told his teammates where the Soul Weaver is. 60 seconds remaining here on the clock here. Muddyling, once again, you do have jetpacks by yourself, so you could get out. You definitely could get out. You have the best chance of getting out, let's just say it this way. But that's just so much web charge used. It seems like Hasha's actually aiming for a trim elimination here. Oh my lord. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna be able to jetpack out, but even if you jetpack out here, you can't really go for the rescue, can you? Is another question on mine. We will be able to perform the normal rescue here, as that's no hit on towards anyone just yet. Okay, Embalmer is able to embalm himself, but he just won't do it just yet as well. And right around now, that wasn't after half rescue. Embalmer, we're gonna try rush towards the exit gate, but even if you rush here, there's just like 6 web threads here for Soul Weaver to use in order to catch up towards you, so I don't think it's gonna matter too much. Embalmer on the run, Soul Weaver also on the run. Soul Weaver has 3 spits, let's say. Soul Weaver definitely has 3 spits, but if we stall for enough time here, okay, the issue is, right, we can stall for time here, but Soul Weaver has web threads. That's what we're really worried about now. We're still waiting on, slowly but surely, I say. But 30 seconds, can we stall for 30 seconds to get the dungeon behind us? I don't know about that now. I really don't know about that now. We're really waiting really hard here, but it seems like Embalmer managed to pull the decision between himself and the Soul Weaver. Ooh, that's not such a good news right now for himself as well, because he cannot self-embalm too. We're going to be able to drop down that pallet there, but it seems like it'll be a guaranteed trim elimination here no matter what, as the Embalmer is at half health. Do we have flywheel? We flywheel too early. Aye, and that will be a 3-man elimination for FL. Second half of game 4 of overtime, let's just say, it'll be Repa here playing the Breaking Wheel. So Breaking Wheel up against an Antiquarian, Mercenary, Embalmer, and the female dancer. Repa needs a 3-man elimination, but he needs to eliminate survivors fast. Right, he needs a 3-man elimination, and he needs to make sure that the survivors does not 1-man escape before, I'm quite sure, like 7 minutes or 6 something odd minutes. So there's quite a lot of hands for us to think about right now. There is quite a lot for us to think about. But it is still, let's just say, tempting in a way in which Repa has to really perform now. We're not even brewing instants anymore. It'll be tremendous attention alongside with excitement here. From the survivor side, it will be a triple flywheel on female dancer, Embalmer, and Antiquarian, and of course knee-jerk reflex for our Embalmer. Tie turner on that hood. Tie turner will be placed on that mercenary too. So now it'll be the second half between FL versus Zitto. As we move on, spawning by medicine here, our first target could potentially be Anti-Current here, who's currently inside the restaurant. However, it seems like we're going to look for Yuto here, who is pretty much just decoding safely for some odd reason. It's Trauma Detention with Desperate Fight, Rage Berserker, and Wanted Order here, it seems, as we are still trying to look for where the Anti-Current is right now. Anti is currently back at medicine, it does seem this time. And right around now with Anti-Korean, we will be able to spot it out here pretty soon, but it seems like Repa decided not to go for Anti-Korea anymore. It seems Sasori, on the other hand, I do think a few music boxes has been dropped down too. It just feels like we're hesitating a lot here for Repa. We should target just one. Like when Anti-Current was there, you could try go for Anti-Current, but however, that's going to be a very nice finally first spike registered. Second spike will, okay, we're still enjoying 5-second quick cooldown there. But I would say it is more or less right now just death. Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. I feel like Repa's slowly going down the abyss of nuttiness. We're going to change straight towards human form here. Yes, we finally got 2 spikes. However, even with that in mind, Sasori can flywheel. Ooh, he can flywheel and he can ballet out of the area. So with that in mind, we're just ooh, didn't get that too. The speed boost. The speed boost and the slow debuff here suits the survivors just so much. And we have no flywheel left on our hands to use, but that will be a nice enough down here. We see here, right, 100-second down on that side of Breaking Wheel. However, you still cannot forget that survivors, it's really easy for survivors to no damage rescue here, especially at Mercenary too. So Mercy is already on his way in. We do see where the yes. I mean, we could come in early. We just stay here. Oh, never mind. Okay, fair enough. I was about to say we can maybe stay there for a little bit, and even if you do get two spikes, you can change to human form and then elbow pad out, because like you cannot get Terror Shock, nor can you really get a double down there, especially when you know that there's no incidents on well, I guess you can't really know if there's incidents or not, but there is no incidents on this Breaking Wheel. For now though, still, we'll just conclude the fact that it is an Embalmer Coffin already on. So 3 Cypher Machines are done. We're already starting the last one here as well, and the 4th one is at 36%. You will be spotted out here pretty early, as there is a window there left to use for the female dancer. So that's at least some type of good news. As probably should have vaulted over that one earlier, but it will be the second chair immediately, as Repa is now going to be able to see female dancer eliminated here, which is the good news. However, we cannot forget that it's already 3 minutes in towards the game, and accelerated decoding has started too. The Cypher Machines are now going really fast, as our last Cypher is even at 50%. So it's one survivor, one Cypher. Even if you want a map controller, it'll be really hard, even for a Breaking Wheel. Yukir will get rid of his spikes, as I think Mercenary will just force himself to decode anyways. But Repa here, Repa is really worried. Repa is very, very, very scared, as right now 520 Anti-Courier next container. We got 1 spike already. The second spike didn't really land here just yet. We're trying to play zigzag. We're trying to play catch here. But for this week, I think Repa's hands are sweaty and he's nervous. That's 100% for sure. Last Cypher is at 76%. It seems like it's currently being decoded by Anti-Current here once again. I mean, if Embalmer really go down, does it matter much? Nah, not really. I even feel like here we can just pop open the Cypher Machine immediately, as Mercenary is looking straight towards the exit gate here too. So I mean, that's gonna be a good snap. We do see that Mercy is nearby. We pop open a Cypher Machine too, and I mean, that's about it, isn't it? That is really about it, isn't it? Yuto, that's gonna be 2 spikes on. However, Embalmer is nearby opening the exit gate too, so we're just going to, like, this is just allowing Anti-Current to open the gate safely and for herself to escape by herself too. I mean, like, if the survivor wants her, they can both surrender at the same time. Right. And like, even from the side, oh, we're gonna teleport out. Okay, we're gonna stall for a little bit more time here. Can we get a 3-man elimination? Can we get a okay, maybe not. Maybe, just maybe not. Because Mercenary is already opening the exit gate as well. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Okay, that's a good flywheel. We've one more disarm there left to use. This is what you get for not burning incidents as well. And it's 520 here, vaulting out ASAP too. Ah, well, look at the amount of vault. Oh, well, I guess. Ouch. Ouch. Well, it will be a tie game here for FL. Let's congratulate FL for winning against Zero. A little bit unfortunate there, but moving on.